today is a great day for a fit meal. A fit meal is where you say fit and you go out and get a bunch of delicious, semi-luxurious food for you to make and eat. And there really doesn't have to be any rhyme or reason behind fit meal. Like today, my husband and I were walking along and we said, you know what? I think we would like to make a few things for dinner tonight. And they're a little bit extravagant, maybe a little bit expensive, but you know what? We just said, it. Let's just go ahead and do it. We're coming out of the winter. It's finally kind of getting nice out. And why not? So you don't really need a rhyme or reason for a meal. You just need to have the inspiration to do it. It's good for your mental health to splurge every now and again. We're going to do a filet mignon and we're going to do sauteed scallops. I am going to also make a arugula radish salad with lemon vinaigrette dressing. And I'm going to make some lemon potatoes, which are going to be super scrumptious. So I've got two very nice filet mignons. Yes, I know, they're very good. And, if you've been following my channel, and if you haven't followed, you better follow. I'm just kidding. You can do, whatever you want to do. But if you've been following my channel, then you know that when you get your meat from the store, we're going to take it out of the packaging and we are going to salt the steak. We're going to let it come up to about room temperature, 30, 40 minutes or so. Okay. So that's the first thing we're going to do. I've got some salt. You can use sea salt. I'm using Celtic salt today. Generously salt the filet mignons here, both sides, and we're going to leave them out at room temperature for about 30 to 40 minutes. So we are going to be starting our potatoes now, which I'm going to be making just for my husband and I. So I got a pretty large russet potato. If you have more people, you can always double the recipe. And we are going to chop them lengthwise again. We're going to take our potatoes and we're going to put them on to some tin foil, and we're going to put them then on a baking sheet. Okay, we're going to put them all out like that, and we're going to add some olive oil. Generous amount of olive oil, people. And we're going to add some salt. Good amount of salt now, good amount of salt. Some fresh pepper. Couple of cloves of garlic that have been chopped up. We're going to take about a half a teaspoon of dried oregano, and you can use fresh oregano if you'd like to. And then we also have the juice of one lemon that is also going to go in there as well. All right, so really squeeze it, right? Squeeze all that juice out. So we're going to create like a little boat. A little boat with our tin foil. There we go. And then we are going to add about a fourth of a cup of chicken stock. This is going to be ready to go. We are going to put this into a 400-degree oven for about 45 minutes. All right. So next we're going to make the salad dressing to top our arugula salad. And we're going to start by putting one garlic clove chopped up finely into our cup, Pyrex cup, whatever. All right, then we're going to add about a tablespoon of Dijon mustard. We're going to add maybe about a fourth of a teaspoon of thyme, just a little bit of salt. And we're going to take a little bit of lemon zest as well and put that in there. So the lemon zest is going to give it a real pop. And you don't have to have like a ton of lemon zest. I'm just going to do the zest of about half of a lemon. All right, then we're going to cut up this lemon here. And we are going to put in the juice of one lemon. Now we're going to add another 1/4 of a cup of olive oil. We're going to take, this is a very large whisk, but oh well. We are going to take this and whisk it up. All right, so you see how nice and creamy that is? For a little bit of sweetness, I'm going to also add some honey, if I can get it open. Oh my goodness. All right, sorry, I'm kind of struggling with the honey here, but I'm going to add about a teaspoon of honey. Honey sometimes does this. And when it does this, you can just put it into a hot water bath, and it should be nice and smooth for you after that. All right, so we got our honey in, and we're just going to mix this all up. How does this taste? That tastes really good. All right, this is going to go into the. This is going. Oh my gosh. Let's put this in the fridge. All right, so we're going to toss together our salad here really quick, and I'm going to put in some arugula. And in here I have some butter lettuce that I think is going to make a nice contrast to the arugula. So I've got a salad spinner here. This thing is like, it's a little special. If you don't have a salad spinner, don't worry about it. You don't really need one. You can always put your lettuce into a hand towel, a big hand towel that's clean, and step outside and just swing it around. And that can do that could do the trick just as easily. All right, so it's nice to have a contrast. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to take a couple of radishes, thinly slice the radishes, and it's going to go over our lettuce. You can make them, pretty thin. Also, we're going to top this salad with a little grated Parmesan cheese. Kind of adds like a creaminess to it, a little nuttiness. I think it helps balance out some of the flavors in the salad. Oh yeah, that's really good. Now I want like lasagna. Oh well. Our salads are all ready to go, and they're going to go into the refrigerator just to chill until we get our meat ready. All right, so I'm over here by the stove, and I've got a hot pan. I'm going to add just a little bit of clarified butter. You can also add oil if you want. I've got my 2 filet mignons here. They are perfect. I've salted them. They've come up to room temperature. They've been out for about 45 minutes. I'm going to put them on our smoking hot skillet. These guys are going to be 3 minutes per side, and they're going to go in the oven for 3 minutes and then come back out. All right, so it's been 3 minutes. Let's go ahead and turn these guys. Oh, that looks good. That looks really nice too. So 3 minutes more and then in the oven. So I'm going to take these off, and they're going to rest for at least 10 minutes. All right, now for our scallops. So the trick to really wonderfully seared scallops is a smoking hot oiled pan. So what you want to do is you want to put about a tablespoon or so of oil in your pan and get it really, really hot. When it starts smoking, that's when you know it's good. Now I've got these delicious sea scallops here in my hand, and they have been drying on paper towels to get the moisture off of them, because moisture is not good for searing anything. And certainly you won't get a good sear if there's moisture on the scallops. And I've also brought these up to room temperature for about 30 minutes. All right, here we go. All right, these guys are going to sear for about 2 minutes, maybe 1.5 minutes to 2 minutes. And we're going to flip them, and they're going to sear for about 30 seconds, and then they're done. Amazing. They smell amazing. Here we go. Look at that. All right, so I've got my filet mignon right there. I have my 3 seared sea scallops and my lemon potatoes, which look very nice if I do say so myself. Also, we have our green arugula salad with radish and some of that lemon vinaigrette. It looks very, very good. But of course, the real question is, how does it taste? All right, let's first taste the steak. Ooh, that is a very nice medium rare. Mm. Wow, excellent. Well seasoned, it's moist, it's juicy, it's everything you want a filet mignon to be. All right, now how about these sea scallops here? Nice searing. Sea scallops are very buttery, surf and turf. I don't think you can go wrong with surf and turf. Oh, this potato. Let's have a taste of the potato. So the potato, as you can see, has absorbed all the moisture of the chicken stock and the olive oil. Lemony, moist, garlicky too. Let's see how this salad is. It's fresh, it's light. The arugula is peppery. Radish adds a little bit of spice to it. Vinaigrette really just brings it all home. We are done with our dinner. I was extremely happy with how the filet mignon came out. It was very tender and juicy. The potatoes were lemony. And oh, there he goes. There's my husband. Oh, goodbye. I don't know if he's coming back. Thanks for joining us on this delightful evening. I really do hope that you do plan a quick meal, at least maybe once a quarter, put it in your budget and just have fun with it. Because you know what? You deserve it. Everyone is working really hard these days, and we all deserve to have a really nice meal once in a while. So have fun, stay safe, and we'll see you on the next video. Bye.